Alright, so I've got an upper body foundational strength session this morning, guys. So I'm just on the row machine to start with, just to warm up my upper body for 5 minutes. This is just to get the blood and oxygen flowing through your body for the session ahead. So the first exercise is the bench press. As you can see, I've got no weight, so this is just my warm-up set. I always encourage you to perform warm-up sets before you do any exercise, just so you don't strain a muscle. Just basic injury prevention, guys. As you know, phase 1 is the foundational strength phase, so it's 12 to 15 repetitions with a light weight. It's just getting your body prepared for the rest of the season's program, where the sessions will be a lot more intense and the weight will be a lot heavier. As you can see from my phase 1, week 1 results, my highest was 50 kilos and I achieved that on my third set. I achieved 12 repetitions. Now again, I'm not looking to lift my heaviest here, it's just preparing my body. I'm just using a lightweight, so for next week I'm going to hopefully bump up that 50 kilos to 15 repetitions. Finally, for the third week I might bump it up to 60 kilos and try and hit 12 to 15 reps. So next I'm performing a shoulder press. As you can see, I'm just warming up my shoulders, just rotating them with a bit of resistance from the weights, just to prevent injuries, guys. Really important. So as you can see, same as the chest press or the bench press, 12 repetitions for 3 sets with 1 minute recovery in between. Now my phase 1, week 1 results, I hit 30 kilos, that was my best, and I achieved that on my second set. Again, just hitting for 12 reps, and I'm going to gradually increase the training volume over the next 2 weeks to finish off phase 1. Now I'm going to quickly mention, I noticed something really intriguing. So for those of you who have been subscribed since this time of last year, I used to post one training session a week, and I did a foundational strength session, and it's just weird to notice my arms, my overall body and figure is a lot smaller and a lot more defined than this time last year. If you go and watch, I'll link it up in the top right corner, but if you go and watch some of the footage from my foundational upper body strength session, you'll notice a huge difference in my weight loss. It's just great to see that I've lost that weight and I can now build a solid strength base without adding more bulk, which will slow me down on the pitch. Now moving on to bodyweight sit-ups. So I'm just performing 15 repetitions, 3 sets with 1 minute recovery in between. Now my abdominals are probably my weakest region on my body at this point in time, and as you know, I've been through a hernia operation in the past 5 to 6 months. It's really caused me pain in that lower abdominal region, and of course coming back from surgery, as you can see by the look on my face, I'm getting fatigued even after 15 repetitions. Now I eventually fall back to the plank, and the plank is a great exercise. It's going to be a great rehab exercise for me. So I'm planning to try and get up to 1:30 to 2 minutes by phase 3. So we'll see how we go over the course of the training program. What's happening, guys? So I've just finished my foundational strength session. It's currently 8 AM in the morning. So I actually missed out on yesterday's vlog. I ended up getting a head cold and I just did not feel good at all. I mean, I was in bed for I think an extra 4 hours during the day. I mean, I tried talking through the vlog as well. My throat was super sore. I mean, even now it's still a bit croaky. I mean, I feel a lot better today, and I think the nutrition that I had yesterday, so I had a lot of citrus, fruits, vitamins, antioxidants, those sort of foods, and that sort of helped me, I think, with my head cold during the day, help my body recover nice and quick. And that's what you want as an athlete, when you get sick, and there are times where you will, guys, you won't be able to go out and train. What you gotta do in that day, you can still put the effort in and focus on getting better, ready for the next day, or getting better as soon as possible. Once again, so no excuses, yeah, so don't be laying on the couch thinking, oh yeah, I've got nothing to do, I'll just take the day off, I might eat some chips, junk food here and there, you know what, I can't train. None of that, alright? Seriously though, this journey, this goal of ours, it requires 100% effort every single day. It really does. Anyway, so it's a Friday at the moment. I'm trying to make up for what I missed during the last 2 days. So I'm doing a lot of footwork, agility, intense dribbling today, but I've got to be careful because I've got a game on tomorrow as well, a pre-season match. But the good thing was today's strength session was an upper body session and not a leg session, so my legs aren't going to be as fatigued. So I do have some leeway and some flexibility, with incorporating some more footwork and more intense training. Anyway, no time to waste, let's get into it. Alright, so 8 AM individual training session. I'm just starting off with a dynamic warm-up for 5 minutes, guys. Again, injury prevention, make sure you're all warmed up before your sessions. Today we're going to be doing some footwork and agility. So the first drill is a modified Y drill. So I incorporate a ladder instead of just sprinting straight out. So you start at the bottom of the Y, head to the middle point, go out to the right, come back to the middle, go out to the left, then come back to the middle. So I perform each footwork combination 4 times. And I complete 5 sets. As you can see, I've just fallen over, so next time around I just make sure to plant my foot as I turn. And I believe footwork is very important in football. All these different footwork sequences, it really helps you with your muscle memory. So when you're defending and you're jockeying, or when you're trying to get in a tight situation with the ball, you won't have to actively think with your brain. Your muscles will just know how to do it. And this is just due to the different footwork variations that you perform during your training. Now moving on to ball work. So linear dribbling's probably one of my favourite drills that I used to use in college all the time. Been using this drill for about 5 years now. Just performing different dribbling combinations going through the first set of cones. Then accelerate as quick as you can to the top cone, cut and decelerate as fast as you can, then accelerate once again to finish off through the cones that you came through. Different combinations that you can use. You can use bell taps, roll over, inside, outside. And overall, it's just a great drill to improve your dribbling. Don't forget, try and use both feet as you dribble in and out of the cones. Also try and get familiar using the outside of your foot as you cut around the top cone as well as the inside. I think I saw most improvement with this linear dribbling drill, especially during my college days. It's really helped me with my tight, close ball control and my first touch. There's nothing fancy about this drill at all. It's really basic, really simple. But the results come from consistency and repetition and being disciplined to be doing this every day or every second day at least. Lastly, I'm performing a bit of ball mastery, so I like to call this the Brazilian box. And I've made a specific video for this, so I'll link that in the top right corner if you want to see my top 9 ball mastery drills. Now the first set I'm performing is directional toe taps. Now you may not come across these in the game. In the second set, for example, the bell taps as well. It really just helps you get out of tight situations with the ball. Now go into depth in one of my road to recovery vlogs actually of why I perform toe taps and why I truly believe they help with the overall ball mastery. I'll link that in the top right corner as well if you want an in-depth analysis of ball mastery and why you should incorporate that into your training sessions. As always, I always like to combine all my ball mastery techniques and perform a freestyle method for my last set. Alright, so back from the training, it was a great 2-hour hit out with both of those sessions, both the foundational strength upper body session as well as the technical agility session later on. So yeah, we're just having the eggs and beans on toast. I know these meals are pretty bloody exciting, but honestly, I'm not really looking for food that's tasty. I mean, it is decent. I think of these meals that I eat on a regular basis as fuel for my training and my body and my recovery, you know, as I attempt to achieve my ultimate goal. And that's the way I kind of look at it. I know that's pretty dumb and pretty boring, but I mean, I do enjoy my food, but in instances like this, you know, it's like routine. It's just like when I get up and I train every single day. It's just routine having this every day. I don't know, seems to work for me. Alright, so the agenda for the rest of today. Time is currently 11 AM, so I've got some editing to do. At 12 PM, I'm going in for my general conditioning session at the gym. I'm not going to have a voiceover for that. I just want to document that I've done it. Okay, I think the last 2 episodes I've really shown what I do in the gym for general conditioning, so I'm just going to do a quick time lapse of my session in the middle of the day. Afterwards I have work, so I do coaching at an academy for about 2.5 hours, and straight back here then we've got a tactical session or a preparation team training session. But yeah, that's pretty much it guys, another day of grinding. And I mean, I'm in a better mood right now, you know, because I know when I've done my training early in the morning, I know I don't have the pressure of getting it done for the rest of the day. You know, I can go about my day knowing that I'm already progressing towards my ultimate goal. I've already done that. You know, the most important part of the day is done. I think that's something maybe I try and advise you guys to implement. Try and get, in the morning, that's when you're most productive, most attentive. That's when you've got the most amount of energy. And getting that important stuff done early on in the day really relieves that pressure off of you. It doesn't really give you a chance to, put it off or make more excuses. You get up, get your training done, it's done. You're progressing, you've made progress for the rest of the day. Anyway, that's your bit of Nathan Paull football advice for today. Anyway, getting my editing done now. I'll show you my next meal, I'll show you the time lapse of the general conditioning session, and I'll probably see you before I head off to work. Alright, see you in a bit.
Just far away, but I will stay, just take a leap of faith, we'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside, and there's no more time to hide, because I feel again, I feel again, oh now.
If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. Join the project, add your training logs, keep up the grind, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Catch you later.